Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Tutorial Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of metal detecting. And for you newbies out there who are just starting out, this is my guide that will help you out. And some of the stuff I wish I would have known or take notice when I started back some 30 some odd years ago, but at the same time I also had a dad that was doing it and made things so much easier. Going this way because there's some kids playing on this beach here, and the new rules of YouTube, I can't even show the kids, so I'm gonna have to go this way. But I am doing a quick little go over on this beach for the tutorial. I metal detect this beach during seasons. Hey, wait a second. I walked over that quarter earlier. I missed it, actually. Sweet. I like quarters. But anyways, so my tip number one is always going to be the same thing. There's a quarter, guys. Love it. Let's go take a look at my treasures. I've been detecting over here for a little while, probably about 10 minutes. And my number one guide is expect to find more trash than treasure. I know you just saw me dig a quarter, I know. But what you didn't see me dig is this stuff right over here. I piled it up. I don't even have a finds bag on me today, guys. All right, right here. Let's take a look at this. This is my treasures. Part of a cell phone. Oops. A penny. That is a penny. Now I can add that quarter to it, and then I dropped a piece of foil on the ground, which I'll pick up afterwards. So guys, look at the ratio. I've dug more trash than I did treasures, okay? And this is the number one thing that causes new detectorists to stop. They'll go to a park and they'll get so frustrated with digging bottle caps and pool tabs. I think that could be a coin, so it might be treasure. Pieces of aluminum and foil and, you know, all kinds of garbage. You're gonna find more trash than you are treasure. So that goes to tip number two. Dig everything in the beginning. We're gonna dig everything. Oops, I need my scoop. Sorry guys. So tip number two is you're gonna dig everything. And why are you gonna dig everything in the beginning? Good detectors, they don't dig everything. I watch them on YouTube all the time. They don't dig everything. You know, you hear all the bleeps from me over at Bolsa Chica State Beach. You like my boat? I was kind of jealous of the Gig Master's boat, so I had to step up, guys. Oh. All right. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm doing a tutorial while I'm metal detecting. You know, to be honest with you, I hate the video editing part, and I hate being on camera part. I'd rather metal detect part. That's the part I'm good at. That's the part I like. But I want to help you guys. That's why I'm doing these Tutorial Tuesdays. All right, yeah, I might be monetized and might be getting a little bit of money, but again, I'm going to give it right back to you. Because you know, at the end of this, we're doing the Would You Dig It winter selection and having another Would You Dig It competition or contest or whatever you want to call it, which I'm going to do from this beach. I just need to find one that says, Jim, this is a Would You Dig It moment. So guys, digging everything. Why are we going to dig everything when it's because you need to identify. You need to learn target identification. And the only way you're going to know target identification is to dig everything. All right. Number 3 is the amount of time you spend metal detecting or treasure hunting increases the odds of you finding good targets. So number 3 would be more time you dedicate to this practice, the more treasures you will eventually find. I promise you that. The reason I have such good success is because you guys know I detect a lot. You know, I just what that last video was the Corona Del Mar one, right? It did not seem like a 5-hour hunt, guys. It didn't seem like a 5-hour hunt. I think this is just more can slaw. And with these ginormous holes of this scoop, it's in there. There we go. Okay, so target identification. We got it out of the hole. That rang up very similar to a nickel, but it didn't sound quite like a nickel. So that's part of the digging everything. Okay. And we've done number 3 already, which is the time. I dedicate a lot of time to it. And yeah, I wish that was my boat, guys. I really do. You know, you can, they got a boat on a boat. That's how nice that boat is. It's got a boat on a boat. Oh, yeah. I love it. Yeah, there's some money here, guys. They say in the area where I live in Orange County, guys, they say it's 78% of the 1% live here. So that's 78% of the 1%ers live here. So now you know why I really find a lot of great stuff here. But to be honest with you, none of these wealthy people swim on this beach. These are usually moms bringing their kids to this particular beach. So my finds normally on this are when the kids are jumping off the bridge. I get cell phones in the water, sometimes Apple Watches and a few other things. A lot of quarters right in this area right in here when it's summer. Now we got a few detectors that are detecting these beaches on a regular basis now, which is a great thing because, guys, this is exactly a great place to practice, right? Number 4 is, in the beginning, you want to control the hunt, meaning test gardens. This is a beach here that you could find some garbage and then, like I've done, and then set up a few bottle caps, set up a few pennies, quarters, dimes, nickels, get used to the sound. I wouldn't suggest bringing gold rings to the beach first yet, guys, because sometimes gold rings and metal detectors, unless you're used to it in your living room already. Let me tell you what I did. When I got the Knox, all right, it just happened to be the one day when it came in the mail, it rained in Southern California, right? So, what did I do? I turned that thing on in the living room. I found almost every little nail or piece of chirp or, you know, any type of piece of metal on my living room floor, and then in my bedroom floor, and I'm in an upstairs apartment. And then I found areas that were quiet. Then I set down dimes, quarters, pennies. All right. Then I actually removed a pull tab from one of my wife's Diet Cokes. You know, I just started goofing around with all kinds of metal stuff. And then the very next day, when it was nice out, I put the detector over a 17, all right? And I just knew it sounded just like the gold ring that I was testing out. And guess what? It happened to be a gold ring. So I got a 21 right here. 2021, probably a penny. All right. Yes, I could probably walk down to the water's edge, but if you look closely, I'm wearing shoes, and that's awfully muddy. And I'm really here to make the tutorial Tuesday. All right. I got a sick puppy at home that needs my assistance. Matter of fact, she's going to the vet today, which is a Sunday, at 4 p.m. And I'm suspecting she might have to have surgery. She's even when she barks, she's in pain. So I don't know what's going on, but I hope she's doing all right. Okay, guys. So number 5 is using the correct tools to extract your target. And so I'm on the beach and I got a beach scoop, right? Got one with a nice long handle. It's comfortable for me to hold. It does the job for me. I can hunt in the wet, I can hunt in the dry because it's that strong. I prefer a little bit lighter of a scoop, but for what I'm doing right now, I have the correct tools. If you're at a park, you need to use the correct tools to make the correct plug. And if you look up above at the link above, you'll see it right now. I'll put that link up there to a video of how I make the perfect plug. All right, which falls in my number 6. Number 6 is leaving no trace, right? I'm on the beach, guys. This is easy, leaving no trace. If I dig a hole here, there's no target there. I'm just digging a hole. All I gotta do is push that back in, right? Well, if I'm leaving no trace in a field, I can do almost the same thing with just the dirt. Pop it in. One thing I'm doing here is somebody steps down. I don't want them to fall into a hole. So I just pack it in. That's what I do. That is part of the respect category, right? And leaving no trace is easy if you're using the correct tools. If you're not using the correct tools, and I want to tell you, I saw a gentleman the other day metal detecting Marina High School Park, right? I've detected there a few times, and he had a regular shovel in his hand. Not that he couldn't make a good plug with a regular shovel. It's just not really the right tool. Okay. And if I'm going to metal detect a real rocky beach, this isn't the right tool. Maybe just a regular shovel is. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to know the right tools for the right extraction, depending on where you're hunting. Okay. Fields, you can use almost anything. All right, because it's easy to replace. It doesn't have to be perfect. The beach doesn't have to be perfect, right? But if you're metal detecting Laguna Beach in a park on grass, right? Where you get a lot of prim and proper wealthy people who, you know, could find an excuse to complain. That's what worries me, is because somebody goes there with a shovel, destroys the whole park, and we lose our opportunity to metal detect that in the future. So if you have permission and you have respect, you'll always be a good metal detectorist, always. Just remember that. And part of respect is leaving no trace. Okay, guys. The next tip is number 7 and number 8 are relatively close. Number 7 is keep that coil going low and slow. All right, low meaning just cover it above the ground, and slow, definitely in the beginning, cover as much ground as you can, but keep that coil low and just get used to moving it back and forth. All right, you're going to cover a lot more ground. So 10-11 has been nothing but can slaw that I've been digging. 10-11s here. I'm out of the hole, so I'm gonna just trying to separate it a little bit, and that's it right there. A little can slaw. All right, something. Yeah, it's aluminum can end. Okay, I don't have my vines bag. All right, back pocket it goes. All right, so I was going low and slow. Now, technique is number 8. My technique may vary from others. The one thing I don't want you to do, no matter how you swing this coil, don't banana it. No up, no down. No up, no down, like that. Because in here, if you're a banana boater, that's what I call them, because there's going to be a bunch. All right, you're going to see banana boaters. All right, this is an area here. Here we go. Believe it or not, they're only detecting maybe here and maybe here. That's it. If you're going to swing your arm and you're only going to detect this much space, that's a waste. You need to detect over here, and if your hips are turning with you, you can get right there. All right, and then mine, I get all the way back here. So I'm going to draw this line. That was all hip. This is all hip motion for me as I walk. Let's take a look at this. That big old smiley face. That's far better than from here to here. See what I mean? So I'm able to detect that much ground. All right, so I'm keeping it low and slow. I'm just moving my hips with it. I kind of point, my chest is pointing. This is my target straight ahead, right? This is the way I'm walking. But my chest is going to go 45 degrees and 45 degrees. My hips are going to do the same thing. See that? 45 degrees, and then I can get all the way over here. Now I do have a bad back, so I limit myself a little bit. But really, that's my technique. That's iron grunts. I know I said I was digging everything, but I'm not going to dig that right now. So guys, that is proper technique. Everybody has to develop their own technique, and if you develop the time to practice your technique, make it feel good. And I'm going to teach you another trick on technique right here. Okay, if I'm in the low tide and I'm going to be metal detecting for miles in the low tide, not in the water, the low tide, I grip the very, very base right here. All right, see how I'm only holding on with 3 fingers and then my finger here. All right, and I barely hold on with my thumb, because as I move I kind of rotate my wrist just slightly to the inside. See that motion? Why do I do that? Is it lifts up that coil leading edge so it doesn't drive into something. All right, and then when I come back, I let it fall, and then I do the same thing. All right, see what I mean? I'm not really twisting it, barely holding on. I really have a really light grip. All right, my grip is super light. I am barely holding on to it. I'm being extra, I'm exaggerating a lot of this right now. But if you watch me out when I'm metal detecting, you will see that's what I do. So my palm of my wrist moves to the inside. So I feel like I'm doing this, all right? Then when I come back to rotate the other way, I feel like this part of my hand is leading the way. See what I mean? And then it just kind of does this little bounce back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. And it's just the way it rotates. It's always the leading edge of that coil is up. If you have a really tight grip on your metal detector, you can't swing for hours. You can't do a 5 or 6 hour session. Okay, guys. Next is going to be the Would You Dig It? So guys, let's get into the Would You Dig It winner selection. Remember, it's been 2 weeks. Same target for the last 2 weeks, but only one correct answer. So let's go back 2 weeks ago and then followed by last week. All right, all metal. All right, let's go 90 degrees. Let's go this way. Would you dig it? I know you're digging that. Comment below on what you think it is for your chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, shutting it off. You guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. A cell phone. Motorola cell phone. Alright guys, and no, I didn't find that in a park. I did plant it there. So guys, since there was no correct answer last week's Would You Dig It, I decided to take the same item and bury it right here. Now think about it. Does it immediately change your perspective of the same thing, but now in the sand? Okay. I'm gonna go 90 degrees here. I'm in all metal mode and beach too. All right, so it might sound a little bit different. And I'm gonna move this down to Park 1 because I had it in Park 1 last time. Now, you know none of your answers were correct. And now you see it in the sand, all right? In your mind, it's in the sand. Does it change your perspective? All right, so for a now $75 Amazon gift card, what do you think it is? Let's go through this one more time. In Park 1, I'll go 90 degrees. Okay, now I'm gonna move this to beach 1. Changes your perspective now, huh? Okay, comment below on what you think it is, guys, for a $75 Amazon gift card. So, just so you guys know for sure that it's the same target, it's the same thing. I found this thing on the beach a long time ago. But what I wanted to do was challenge you guys. Challenge you in thinking. I mean, you hear those high tones of something like this buried in the park, but what you didn't hear is how big it was. All right? Silver dimes aren't this large. Okay? Take a closer look at that video. All right? And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. All right? Now it's hard because you guys aren't the ones controlling it. And I know I was trying to trick you, but I'm here in Huntington. I came here just to do the this Would You Dig It, but I've been detecting here since. But I do need to wrap it up so I can get my Tutorial Tuesday done. But look at all these fire pits. My goodness. I'm just gonna go see how any of them look. I'm gonna detect the fire pits all the way down to there, and then I'm another half mile to the car. All right, so that'd give me another hour and a half detecting. So guys, let's pick the winner. I think there was actually only one correct answer, guys, but we're gonna pick the winner anyways. It's just faster for me to do it this way. I'm just gonna put in the word phone. I know that they said cell phone. Let's see. Pick a winner. And the winner is John W. I would dig that. I think it is a cell phone. Great videos. Well, thank you, John. And John, if you send me an email, you can find that in the About Me section on my channel page. Send me an email, and I will send you out your $75 Amazon gift card. Congratulations, John. Send me an email, and I will send you out your $75 Amazon gift card. Guys, don't get discouraged, because guess what? We have another Would You Dig It episode coming up right now for a $25 Amazon gift card. Let's check it out. Okay, guys, got a target here for you. We're in Beach 1 all metal mode. I'm gonna go 90 degrees. All right, what do you think it is? And you'll win, I think you're gonna win either a $25 Amazon gift card or a $100 Amazon gift card. Comment below on what do you think it is. Would you dig it? I dug it. Would you dig it? If you would dig it, comment below and tell me what you think it is. And you'll have a chance of winning a $25 Amazon gift card. And we'll select that winner in next Tuesday's episode of Tutorial Tuesday. And guys, if you see a little gemstone like this in any of my videos in the month of March, just remember, that is another giveaway. All you need to do is comment on that video and put the timestamp that you saw this gemstone, and you will be put into a drawing to win an I Dig For You episode. You get to choose the beach that I detect on. You will receive all the trash and all the treasure. If I dig gold, if I dig silver, if I dig platinum, if I find diamonds, if I find a Rolex, it's yours, guys. It's yours. The only exclusion is cell phones. We've already talked about that. I'm excluding all cell phones. But platinum, gold, diamonds, all that belongs to you. And if you want to win that, remember, you're selecting the beach. I'm digging for you, all right? You get to select that beach. And if you want to participate, comment every time you see one of these gemstones in any of my videos in the month of March. And in the first week of April, I will be selecting the winner. And on a Friday in April, I will be conducting the I Dig For You episode. So you will choose the beach, and I will give you all the trash and all the treasures. And just in case, because there's times we don't find anything, right guys? That's the honest truth. I'm throwing in a $25 Amazon gift card. So it's a win-win-win for you guys. Win-win-win for you, all right? Just remember, If you like my videos, click on like. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Ringing this bell and receive all the notifications every time I release a new video. And take a look at either one of these videos here. I like this one.